Howdy, and welcome back to another NASCAR review. Post Dover, a very by the books sort of weekend. 3 different races, trucks nationwide. Everyone was in action, and nothing overly exciting happened. The truck race was, it happened. Kyle Busch dominated. Kyle Busch dominated the nationwide race, which truck race was more ARCA-ish than anything. And the nationwide race was just, just your average, ordinary. Not many cautions, not many anything. Just Kyle Busch owning it, and he had the chance for the sweep going into Sunday, and had one of the 3 best cars, him and Kevin Harvick. And he ended up getting in an incident with Clint Bowyer. Clint Bowyer's spotter cleared him, and he was not clear. And Bowyer ended up putting Busch on the wall. That ended his day. Kind of funny watching him after the accident try to search Bowyer out under caution. Not usually a good idea to wreck someone under the yellow, but Busch was trying, and Clint was running, which was the funny part. It was kind of funny watching him hide behind another car and then pass a whole bunch of them under the yellow, which I kind of figured NASCAR might not appreciate that. I mean, they definitely don't appreciate people wrecking other cars under caution, but I didn't think they would appreciate Bowyer passing the whole field, but ended up nothing came of it. Bowyer got back in line, and Busch went to the garage, and that was it. That was the extent of that deal. Anyways, the only other car that there were only 2 other cars that they could have competed with. Well, the 18 could have competed with these 2 other cars. The 4 of Kevin Harvick, he spent the whole day a lap down after cutting a tire down, just like I just did. That was well timed. Yeah, he basically had what happened to me right there on a restart. Just under caution, cut down a tire, and he lost a couple of laps and never was able to get him back. And spent the whole day fighting for a lucky dog position. And with the way 48 was lapping the field, it was he could get up there, but I mean, as soon as he did, someone else would get lapped. And oh, sorry, Jeff. But anyways, yeah, Jimmie Johnson dominated it like he did at Dover. I predicted. I said in my review, or my preview Saturday, that it was a 50-50 shot choosing between Jimmie Johnson and the field, and I took the field, and I was wrong. Jimmie Johnson makes it 6 for 11, and it might be even a better ratio than that, like if you go through 12, 13, whatever, but I haven't really looked. But he's led a ridiculous amount of laps there. I was looking through Google Maps, putting in like different locations from Dover to elsewhere, and I think like Dover to Seattle or something like that was just a little bit shorter of a number of miles that Jimmie Johnson has led at Dover Speedway, which is absolutely ridiculous. But he owns that place, and he dominated, and he's won 2 races in a row, and now everyone's mad that he's winning again, which is kind of funny. It wasn't that long ago we were freaking out about whether or not, about him potentially missing the chase and blah, 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 and now he's locked in for sure, within 2 races in one fell swoop. He locked himself in, and he said he went from ooh, can someone beat him, to nobody's gonna beat this guy. But anyway, he's got a hot streak. They're going to places that he'll probably be pretty good at, and I'm sadly almost wrecking the whole field here. But they'll go to places that he's pretty good at. Pocono, of course. I mean, that's another. Oh, sorry, Rusty. Going to Pocono, he could win there. Michigan, he could win there. trying to come up with a schedule in my head. I looked at it earlier and it just went out of my mind. But yeah, I'll look that up here in a minute. But I mean, safe to say the 48 can win anywhere, and he's reminding us of that. The only car that's really as fast as he is every weekend is the 4 of Kevin Harvick, and of course they have so many ridiculous issues between engine problems and just stupid bad luck things like they had Sunday, or pit crew. They've had problems in the pits and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to take the 4 team real seriously at the moment. They kind of have an 18 team feeling to them, which 18 team is right where they usually are. You expect them to be in the thick of it, but well, we're halfway through the regular season now, aren't we? Pretty much know who's got what, and like I said, it was going to be like that race Sunday was going to be basically everybody that's been good this year up front, and what do you know? It was the 48, the 4, and the 18 were the class of the field. And then I think, I'm trying to remember who else was up front there for a while. I know the 20 had to stay. The 24 was up there, but he dropped like a rock late. That team misadjusted or did something wrong, and he fell late. And Martin Truex finished 6th. I try not to root, but I was very, very, very happy for him that he ended up there, because he's had a few good cars and not a lot to show for it. So that was a good deal for him. He actually benefited from a couple of those late debris cautions, or one of them was an iffy one. That last one was for a big piece of rubber on the track, which that was actually pretty. Oh, how about that? How about the second coming of the Dover pothole, or the Daytona pothole, excuse me, at Dover, which was the second coming of the Martinsville pothole from 2004, I believe is when it was. So not a 2004, and then 2010, now 2014. So we've gone 6-4. So 2016 pothole where? What track will we have a pothole at 2016? Calling it right now. There will be one. But yeah. Anyways, not a huge deal, except it hurt Jamie McMurray's car. But he wasn't really. I don't think he was going to be much of a factor anyway. And I think he still finished around 15th with it. So finished okay. So it didn't ruin his day too much. It didn't help it by any means, but it wasn't a death sentence. Anyways, that's I think I said anyways and something else like 100 times. There you go. That's it for another episode of me reviewing NASCAR races. I need to come up with better things to say at the beginning and ending of these deals, don't I? That's it. I won a race at Bristol. Yay. Talking about Dover. Now 68 points out of first. Go me. Oh, see y'all next week. It's Pocono week. Very fast, very tricky. The tricky triangle. Haha. I'll see y'all this time next week to talk about it. Hopefully it's a good race. See y'all later this week to preview it. I'll catch you on the flip side. J-Mac out.